And when we are saying we want to be free, it is not only Biafra that is going to be free this year. A lot of nations will break. Nigeria is going to break into pieces. And we, the Biafra people, are going to make it possible. I am telling you now, it is not a hidden thing. It is going to happen this year. Those of you who are planning to have election in 2023, which is next month, you are going to fail. We will disappoint you, and you will disappoint.
Assalamu alaikum. What is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in the DSF's custody? An order has been given from the court to the government that Nnamdi Kanu should be returned back to Kenya and he should be compensated with a sum of 500 million naira, but he is still in their custody. Why? Why? Has Nigeria gotten to a level that we don't have laws any longer? We don't abide by the rules and regulations given to us? If we are to break these rules, oh, what a pity to us. But now, it's for the government to do what is right, but they are not. Instead, discrimination, tribalism, ethnicity has become the order of the day for them. And I don't know what they are putting in the minds of the Southeast and the Northerners. Because we, the Northerners, are the ones being affected. Why? Because the people ruling us are from the North. I blame them. See, there is no way I will blame the Southeast if they think of having their own nation, with the way things are going, with the way our governments are taking things in on serious. Let me say it that way. If you are making us look, I never for once loved the Southeast. The only thing I had for them then was hatred, but I came to realize that
you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Sorry for that. You're welcome to the program today, live and on Enter Biafra, live and direct on Voice of Biafra and 7.5 FM in Biafra land. And we are here again to continue from where we stopped yesterday. I apologize for coming very late because I've been on a meeting for since evening, and it took my whole time. So I just finished that meeting now and decided to have this broadcast because I know a lot of people have waited, and the reason why I'm here now is because it is very imperative that this particular program is done this evening because of so many issues that are on the table. So we may have to skip one of the issues we are going to discuss today to tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to unveil the seal of Biafra, the coat of arms of Biafra, and then we are going to tell Biafrans the meaning of every object or every symbol on those in our seal, in the Biafra seal. Because a lot of you have seen that so many, everybody is sharing our symbol, our coat of arms or our seal on social media, and you don't know what the symbols signifies. So by tomorrow we will unveil the new or the updated coat of arms of Biafra with the meanings of their symbols. And so I want to inform you today that we are breaking record in this struggle. We are breaking record. Those of the Flavus who are asking, somebody called my attention today that we need to redraw Biafra map. Something that we have even done long time ago. The Biafra map have already been redrawn, and the new map will be unveiled very soon. in the same time with the Biafra government in exile. And that map of Biafra, like I said, whoever that you find in that map have been consulted and they are part of Biafra. This is not the issue of coming to say you did not tell us, we don't know anything about it. The issue of state have also been made public. For the very first time in the history of Biafra struggle, we have unveiled the Biafra state, defined, well-structured Biafra state. And I want you to understand that it is as a result of what we have done in the past few days that made Obasanjo to visit the Southeast. They are panicking. It didn't end there. It is still the same thing that prompted Boris Johnson, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, to visit Nigeria, to visit Ndigbo, because it is not like before. They have come to find out that it is not business as usual. And something must be done. Boris Johnson left United Kingdom all the way from London. He traveled to Nigeria to begin to solicit for another, alliance or agreement with Nigeria. He began to solicit for agreement that will benefit the United Kingdom. I hope you people understand. To solicit for an agreement that will benefit the United Kingdom, not to benefit you, but to benefit United Kingdom, because they see that the agitation, the liberation of Biafra has taken a very, very serious dimension, and the fire is burning everywhere, and they can no longer quench this fire. So all of them are running. They have sent Obasanjo to come and talk to the Igbo leaders, and I want them to understand today that nobody should listen to Obasanjo and co. He came in the name of congratulating Soludo. He came in the name of coming to celebrate with Soludo. It's a lie. He himself claimed that he never supported Soludo's governorship election. But now he is coming to Anambra because they use Soludo to draw him. Soludo is working with them, all of them. They use that particular 300 days in office or whatever to use it to bring him to come and talk with Uwanyanwu and all the Igbo elders. They invited Obasanjo to come to convince the elders of Ndigbo. So this evening, I have come to inform you the reason why Obasanjo came. The reason why Boris Johnson came. Do you know when last did the United Kingdom Prime Minister, both present and the past Prime Minister, visited Nigeria? Can you tell me when? When last did past Prime Minister of United Kingdom visited Nigeria? I want you to remind me. Has it ever happened? The answer is no. Now, he is coming to solicit for some kind of alliance with Nigeria for the benefit of the United Kingdom. That can never work again. And the reason why they are scared of us is that they think that once Biafra come, we will lock the door. We're not going to lock the door. The door will be open for those who are genuinely looking for, partnership that will benefit Biafra people and benefit them as well, because everybody is interested. This year, and nothing, no amount of visit of Boris Johnson will stop it. So first of all, I would like us to go through what Boris Johnson have to say, or what was said about Boris Johnson in Nigeria. Before we go into this, I want to inform Biafrans that, first of all, those of you watching from Twitter, I will request you now to switch to Enter Biafra platform. Come here and watch us. We are going to also inform you about the progress that have been made, in these last 2 days. So join us on Enter Biafra, please, if you are watching from Twitter. All right. First of all, I want to inform Biafrans that our little man, our little boy, Kamsi has returned back home. Kamsi has returned to his family, and he has been, traumatized by the way he was abducted. And then after 48 hours, ultimatum was given to the local government chairman where he hailed from. They worked in accordance with that ultimatum, and we appreciate them for that. Exactly 48 hours into this kidnapping of this little boy, he was released and returned home. I am also aware that before they returned him back, the DPO of the place invited him to take picture with him. I was also told that before they released him, they ordered him to stop talking about Biafra, which he vehemently refused. He's a brave boy. And we must appreciate him for standing his ground. That the reason why they abducted that little boy was because they say he talk about Biafra. So that he must stop talking about Biafra. And he refused. He refused, in their own face and say, you can't stop me from talking about Biafra. So I appreciate his braveness. And this is a message to anybody who think they can abduct and kidnap any of our children again, except we don't know. And that's why I encourage everybody to make sure you stand very, very, alert anywhere you are. Anything that happens, take up your phone and record it. Take up your phone and video it. Take up your phone. It is very important. This is why we'll be telling you people, because without video now, we wouldn't know what has happened to Kamsi. And many, many, many people that have been adopted and kidnapped like that, they never return back. So I appreciate the person who videoed that. But next time, because they will know that video is going to expose a lot of things. So next time when you are videoing, make sure they don't know you are videoing them. Make sure you hide and video them, because you can't confront them. They carry arms. So the best thing you can do to help in this situation is to video it. Hide one place and video it, and then throw it to the media, and we'll take it off from there. So I thank those who take the opportunity to make the video, and then also the local government chairman where he come from, who was, who claimed he knows nothing about the kidnapping, but he did everything to make sure that he was released within 48 hours. Otherwise, Biafra would have besieged his local government. I am telling you the fact. Anybody that kidnap any of our children now, we have a price to pay for it. You cannot be kidnapping our children. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. Cannot be kidnapping our women. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. So now we are stepping up this game to make sure we protect everybody, both the big and the small. Since the government has failed, has become kidnappers, kidnapping of the people, they should be protected. They are also taking the phones. They stole the phone and the season of our people. So anywhere you see such thing happening, if you have the opportunity, just record it. All right, so having said this, I am informing you that Boris Johnson, we have been able to do something that nobody have been able to do in the history of Biafra struggle. And that has sparked a lot of panic in the camp of the enemy. The panic is that, we have released the state structure of Biafra, which was one of the biggest challenge in the Biafra struggle and Biafra liberation. The biggest challenge is the structure of Biafra. That's why anytime you talk, they throw it to you. Where is your map now?
Where is your map? Like all those have past 4 eyes. That's what they used to confront us. Anytime you talk, they say, where is your map now? Because there are some people within the Biafra territory that all they do after the war is anybody that talk about Biafra, they sabotage it. They say, you are not part of you. So now we have a new map. And the state structure, which we release for the first time in the history of Biafra, that Biafra state were released, which shows a very clear structure of Biafra and map. So with the map and with the state I've mentioned, those who are very sensible already know the map of Biafra, the updated map of Biafra. And that have sparked a lot of panic and anxiety in the camp of the enemy, the camp of the Nigeria state, prompting Obasanjo to begin to visit Southeast, prompting Boris Johnson to visit Nigeria, and they are all panicking. So let us listen to what Boris Johnson have come to do.
Former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Boris Johnson, has made a case for a stronger, mutually benefiting relationship between Nigeria and Britain. The former Prime Minister said this will further unleash potential of both countries. Mr. Johnson was a guest speaker at the 16th Osigwe Anyam Osigwe lecture series.
You hear that? Ex-UK Prime Minister make case for stronger ties with Nigeria. It is only now that man is coming to make stronger ties for the benefit of the two countries. According to him, he wants to make a stronger ties because they know that the wall has shattered. They know that the crack is getting deeper. They know that Nigeria can never survive. And when this war will start, let them bring all those their Royal Navy and the Royal whatever to Nigeria. We're going to fight this war once and for all. But I will assure them one thing. It is never going to be what happened in 1967. This time around, Russia is not with them. Russia can never fight with them. And I want to inform those who want to bring Russia into it that Russia is already at war with NATO in Ukraine. Russia is already at war with America in Ukraine. So United Kingdom, in the 1967 Biafra War, it was a war against the world. Biafra was fighting Russia. Biafra was fighting United Kingdom. Biafra was even fighting America. And all of them were fighting against Biafra. At a point where they noticed that this was a wrong fight, they begin to pull back. But one thing I want to tell Boris Johnson and his group today is that you can never force us to be one Nigeria. And this one Nigeria you are forcing us to, we will break it into pieces this year. But I want you to understand what prompted all this visit. It's because they have seen the seriousness in Biafra struggle. They have seen that we are not actually miscreant. We know actually what we are doing by unveiling the state of Biafra. Well-structured state of Biafra that give equity to everybody. When they say Ndi Igbo is going to dominate Ijo, or Ndi Igbo is going to dominate this one, Ndi Igbo is going. We made 15 local government for each state, giving everybody equal opportunity, and everybody is going to be an autonomy to govern their own state. So the 32 state of Biafra is an autonomy state, which means every state have their own laws. Every state decide what they do. At the end of the day, we have the central government. So in that particular structure, nobody is going to dominate anybody. Your state is on your own. Those states who don't have, what it takes will be supported from the central government, as the case may be. Every state will have 15 local government. Our job is to make sure that nobody is being left alone. The 15 local government of each state, in addition to that, we are going to have 5 different districts in each state. So everything is equal. Not this one that River State will have 30 local government in Nigeria. Anambra State will have 27. Ebonyi will have 13. Enugu will have 17. This one will have 18. That one will have this, that. you begin to, marginalize the people. That's why nothing will ever work in Nigeria. Nothing will ever work. And like everybody have come to know this, because the impunity in Nigeria is too much. So we decided that in Biafra, every state will have equal local government. 15, 15, and every state will have 5 districts. Making everybody equal. Not this one, we say, oh, in my state, we produce a 50 House of Representative member. In my state, we produce 100 senator. No, it's not going to be like that. We're going to have equal number of representatives, equal opportunity, justice, fairness, and equity. So that whenever we are making decisions, we know we are making decisions that will progress and will benefit the nation of Biafra. If we put things into voting, we know that nobody is getting marginalized for something. And the law of Biafra will remain supreme. So I want you to listen to how Boris Johnson, the British are running up and down. Obasanjo is running up and down because of the unveiling of Biafra state and the structure of Biafra, which they never believed we can do. Because they thought that they have succeeded in putting division, poisoning the mind of those who make up Biafra. So when you talk about Biafra, they say, I'm not part of it.
The theme, humanizing human experience. Correspondent Ademola Lawrence tells us more.
Gathered in this hall are diplomats, politicians, captains of industry to deliberate on the 16th Osigwe Ayam Osigwe lecture series. The Ayam Osigwe annual lecture series brings together intellectual minds to fashion the way forward for issues affecting Nigeria, Africa, and the world at large. The Ayam Osigwe lecture series is to rehumanize the human experience to help tackle level of poverty.
And remember that whenever this kind of thing happens, they don't just come to tell you he is coming to Nigeria for this. He is coming for a lecture. He came for a lecture. A lecture. 16 Osigwe Anyam Osigwe lecture. He come for a lecture. What concerns Osigwe lecture with Nigeria state? What is the business of Osigwe lecture with Nigeria state, where with the United Kingdom? All those things are nonsense. He just looked for another stronger tie with Nigeria. Nigeria is collapsed. Nigeria has collapsed. He's there soliciting and making case. In an individual lecture, he come to make case for Nigeria. Does that make sense to you? No. Just like as I am now. And somebody will come to my lecture and start making case for Finland. Does that make sense? What is the business with the lecture and Nigeria and unity of Nigeria or Biafra people, or the crisis that is happening in Nigeria? It doesn't make any. There has to be something where he can have the audience and begin to speak and do the politics, the international politics, evil politics they play.
Confronted with violence and wars across the continents of the world, it is essential that we humanize the human experience, connected to the
way forward for issues affecting Nigeria, Africa, and the world at large. The Ayam Osigwe lecture series is to rehumanize the human experience to help tackle level of poverty.
We are confronted with violence and wars across the continents of the world.
Okay.
It is essential that we humanize the human experience, connected to the divine essence within us, for a better and more humane world.
The Deputy State Governor of Lagos State, Obafemi Hamzat, says the series will avail the country the opportunity to tackle current challenges.
Very timely, especially for us in this country, and it's an issue that we need to debate, especially in a world increasingly terrorism, pandemics, rising geopolitical tension, dangerous populism, climate change, and disturbing unpredictability of technological disruption.
The president-elect, represented by former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Femi Pedro, says Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is ready to work for the unity of the country.
President-elect is a man of the people. He's a man who cares about the welfare of all Nigerians. And this is his time to make a great impact in the lives of the people of Nigeria. The subject matter of this lecture is very apt and is something that is dear to his heart.
The keynote speaker, former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, says for Nigeria to unlock her potentials, the country must uphold the tenets of democracy.
You need freedom under the law, security, democracy, openness and tolerance, but even that is not enough for urban success given the challenges we face. And to deliver equality of opportunity and to unleash human potential, the state, we all of us have two more giant tasks.
Look at what he's speaking. This man is coming and speaking in a country that the government support and sponsor terrorism. This man is talking as if he was talking to the people of the United Kingdom. He don't know that he's in Nigeria. He don't know that he's in a country of nincompoop. He don't know that he's in a country of buffoon. He don't know that he's in a country where they are very, very fantastically corrupt. He don't know that he's in a country where the Muslims has taken over. I understand, in his own country, in the street of London, we have seen that today they are saying Ramadan and all that. We are not against that, but for the very first time in the history of the United Kingdom, we see that in the street, just like Christmas, which is a very good thing. But one thing he don't know is that Biafrans are being killed. People are being killed in the southeast and south-south. People are being killed all over Nigeria. And none of these people, even try to address the issue that Boko Haram is being released. And they continue to kill our people and trying to Islamize us just like they did to Afghanistan people. These were the same people who were pumping arms and ammunition to Afghanistan only to be handed over to Taliban. And after they hand over to Taliban, the least they can do is to offer asylum to fleeing Afghan citizens. And he's here, not knowing anything about what is going on in Nigeria, and is calling for stronger ties. The tie he's calling for is to deceive these men here who think that with the speech of Boris Johnson, Nigeria will not break up. With the speech of Boris Johnson, Biafrans will be panicking. Panicking about what?
Deepen that partnership and let's do more together to unleash the potential of all the people of both our countries.
A 1-minute silence was observed for Peace Osigwe, the founder of the African Movie Academy Awards, who made a mark in the entertainment industry. Ademola Lawrence, TVC News, Lagos.
Now, I want you to understand that all these shenanigans you see is nothing. Absolutely nothing. He just come from the United Kingdom, participate in stupid lecture. In a decaying country, in a country where there is war everywhere, where people are dying and getting abducted and killed. And he's here coming to tell you about, making a case for stronger ties. He didn't end there. Obasanjo also did his own. They told him to go to East, and here he is, trying to tell you as a father of Nigeria, as a father of Nigeria or what, I don't know which one he is. As a father of Nigeria. Let's also bring the Obasanjo on. Here we go. All right.
Soludo to lead the state. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has said he was at one time against the ambition of the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, to lead the state. Obasanjo, who spoke in Awka, Anambra State capital, at an event to mark the one-year anniversary of Soludo as the governor of the state today, said he had reservations when his former chief economic advisor approached him that he was gunning for the governorship position in the state.
I had Chukwuma working with me as my economic advisor. We work very closely together. And he never one day misadvised me. Not one day.
Now, I want you to pay attention. Soludo was working in his economic team. And he never one day misadvised him. He never one day misadvised him. Now, this is the same man who said he never supported the governor ambition of Soludo, the governorship of Soludo. So you ask yourself, if somebody have worked under you and never misadvised you for once, and you are confessing it, but yet you did not support the person to become a governor. So what is the intention of that person? Soludo never misadvised him, but yet he never supported him. He never wanted him to become a governor. So what is the interest of Obasanjo? I want people to connect this thing with what is going on today. Because anything that is going to favor anybody, any Igbo person or any Igbo group or any Igbo state within Nigeria, they will never support it. Somebody work under you, the person never misadvised you, but you don't want to support the person. Does it make sense? The only sense it is making is internal hatred, because he probably thought that Soludo is going to turn Anambra to London within overnight. Soludo is going to embrace Biafra. Because, the reason he didn't support Soludo is not because he believes Soludo is not qualified. But before Soludo joined the race of governorship in Anambra, he was talking about Biafra. He was making references, he was going to lectures and talking about Biafra and talking about this IPOB, you are not treating well today. They are going to come to a time you will do this, they will not obey you. You are going to want to do this, they will not agree. He was like presenting himself as if he's a pro-Biafra and somehow, having sympathy for Biafra agitators that are being killed and all that. And that's what made Anambra people to even think that they can vote him and he can do something. So Obasanjo, having this particular image about Soludo after he has served under him, was not comfortable. Otherwise, why should somebody advise you and never misadvise you and made your government prosper according to you? Yet, when the person comes to lead a state, you don't support him. It is because of the fear that Soludo was talking something, in favor of Biafra. And now, Soludo have displayed, that he don't care. He can kill Biafrans, even they kill our security and all that. So Obasanjo now made him his best friend and decided to come to Anambra. The time when Ndibo is boiling, when Ndibo is being killed in Lagos. He summoned courage to come to meet Soludo that he never supported his governorship. I want people to connect this dot. You find out the evil men that you have in Nigeria. Let us go back there.
Olusegun Obasanjo has said he was at one time against the ambition of the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, to lead.
He was one time against the ambition of Professor Chukwuma Soludo because of what I have just explained to you.
The state. Obasanjo, who spoke in Oka, Anambra State capital at an event to mark the one-year anniversary of Soludo as the governor of the state today, said he had reservations when his former chief economic advisor approached him that he was gunning for the governorship position in the state.
Had Chukwuma working with me as my economic advisor. We work very closely together. And he never one day misadvised me.
All right.
Not one day. And I was so happy with him that I decided to send him to the central bank. Soon after I appointed him, somebody came to me and said, "Wow, you have ruined the economy of Nigeria." I said, "How?" He said, "An Igbo woman, Minister of Finance, an Igbo man, Governor of Central Bank. Then you have really completed the task of running the economy of Nigeria." Now, I don't know why he said that, except for what I can call Igbophobia. It remains, it persists, and I like what Chief Nwayamu said. I believe on the 13th of January.
Hello, hope you...
I want, if you listen to him, he never said anything other than that report the woman said, that he never supported the ambition of Soludo. And I have just explained why. Because he can never say it. He can never say to Soludo, the reason I did not support your ambition to become a governor was because when you were there, when after you're becoming a central bank governor, you were talking and going to event and the book launch, and you are talking and mentioning Biafra. And they never trusted him. But today, Soludo have demonstrated that yet, indeed he can kill Biafrans, and Obasanjo is now more relaxed with him. And he can come to to Anambra to solicit for support for now one Nigeria, because that's all the thing he's doing now, is to go around to see how to abuse India go peanut people looking to be relevant, people that all they want to do is that I have phone number of Obasanjo, I can call him. And that's why all of them can gather there. All the Igbo elders can gather there because of Obasanjo. Yet, they don't know that Obasanjo has become irrelevant in Nigeria. In 2019, Obasanjo fought against Buhari, fought against Tinubu, supported Atiku and Obi. Did he win? Even though he came out to say, "Oh, what I wrote about Atiku is in the past. I have forgiven him." He supported them. Did they win? No. 2023, Obasanjo came. He dragged Obi all over Nigeria. Dragged Obi this, did Obi win? Obi become total. Obasanjo is already irrelevant. His political influence is gone completely in Nigeria. Fulani have destroyed him. And he has a limit because he's a corrupt man. We know all how when he came out from prison, he has nothing. So becoming the president of Nigeria, how did he make the money? He took over many land in Ogun State, convert them, took over the land of people by force. Claiming he's doing fine. So we know those corrupt practices of Obasanjo. But he's the one writing about corruption of Atiku. Today, because they have seen the zeal in us, which they have not even seen, because the zeal is coming when we have succeeded in spreading the message international community like we want to. And then we are going to start the main offensive for Biafra. Then they are going to know how far. Because they have seen what we are doing, they have seen the zeal, they have seen the structures of Biafra, and they are running mad. They are going from one place to another, trying to solicit support for all Nigeria. Each time we defeat them. So I want Biafrans to understand that a lot is going on and we're making progress in this liberation. And all of you should understand that in the coming days and weeks, things will begin to happen for Biafra liberation and exit from Nigeria. I want to send message this evening to Ndi Igbo in Lagos. I see that Nigerian media have reported sit at home and all that. The consultation for the sit at home of Ndi Igbo in Lagos is ongoing. I want you people to understand that this message, this particular message from this minute, this is 59 minutes into this broadcast. Starting from now, the next message goes to Ndi Igbo in Lagos. I want Ndi Igbo in Lagos to understand that the sit at home that is coming to Lagos for only Ndi Igbo businesses is for their own good. The target of this sit at home is to make sure that we cripple the economy of Lagos State. From our investigation so far, the attack against Ndi Igbo in Lagos is being sponsored by the Lagos State government for the fact that Ndi Igbo went out to vote and challenged them, and Tinubu lost Lagos. For that particular reason, they feel threatened, and yet they want you to be part of one Nigeria. Since the time of that election result, your businesses, Igbo people have been killed and butchered, businesses worth millions burnt, and today Balogo was on fire. And we decided that enough is enough. It is time to tell them that Ndi Igbo are not cowards. It is time to tell them that Ndi Igbo have people who can defend them even in a foreign land. It is time to tell them that Ndi Igbo do not just control Lagos, that we can also crash that economy that they use to sponsor thugs and arsonists to burn our markets and kill our people in Lagos. Without firing a bullet in Lagos, we will crush the economy. And it is going to be a civil disobedience. A lot of people are, those ignorant people, they will say, oh, why did this guy like sit at home? Because you are not educated. You are not reasonable. You do not have other means to get to the government than this. This sit at home serve different purposes depending on where you are observing the sit at home. In Biafra land, we have the reason why we are sitting at home and who we are targeting for sitting at home in Biafra land. But in Lagos, the sit at home in Lagos is going to be targeted at making sure that we crash the revenue of Lagos State. At least, we're going to crash that revenue. And one thing I want to inform Ndi Igbo in Lagos today is that the sit at home in Lagos will be completely different. I will make sure that we liaise with all the market head in Lagos and see how this particular sit at home will be implemented in Lagos. To show to these Lagos people, to show to the governor of Lagos, to show to Lagos state government that what we did, what Ndi Igbo did in the ballot box or in the polling unit, that the power is beyond that. That those Ndi Igbo, that they are burning their businesses and nobody is compensating them, have the power to lock down Lagos and shut down the revenue that they are generating every day. And we are going to do it, and the government of Lagos State will lose that revenue. So if anybody is telling you that this is going to be a counterproductive, tell the person is a lie. When Igbo market in Lagos locks their shop for one day, the Lagos State will feel the pain. Because they know any day we have seaport before Biafra come. That is the end. Even if it is 1 month before we declare Biafra, they will feel the pain. So the money they are making in Alaba, the money they are making in Obalande, the money they are making in Ladikpo, the money they are making in Mandelas, the money they are making in Aspanda, the money they are making, all those money they are collecting, we're going to lock our shop one day and they will never receive that money. And it is going to affect the Lagos State Post. And that's where we are going. Not only that we crush the economy, but we want to tell them that we have influence in Lagos. Because enough is enough. In addition to this, we, the Biafra people, are going to provide security to all the Igbo market in Lagos. I am telling you now the fact. We will provide 24 hours securities to all the Igbo market in Lagos. Condition, subject to the fact that we are in agreement that the time has come to pull your businesses back to the southeastern region of Nigeria. As this is happening, we are providing security to all market in Lagos, all Igbo market in Lagos. And the head of this market should start preparation to relocate their businesses from Lagos down to old eastern region. And this information has been passed. Any place where there is land in the southeast, we are already working on the ground. If you don't know, land will be provided for businesses. And now there are international business everywhere. International market in Abakaliki, the market in Onitsha, or in Oba. The many places where Biafra people have open market that can contain all the businesses that will be relocating from Lagos. Anybody who wants to buy something will come back to us. And let me tell you, when this is happening, we are going to guarantee security in Biafra land. Everybody that is returning, there will be guarantee of security. Because the game has changed. So this particular message today goes to Igbos in Lagos. We want to see the market leaders in Lagos to come up Somebody say, what difference does it make when they refuse to sit at home? They will not refuse to sit at home. When we have finished consultation, the sit at home will be ordered in Lagos for only the Igbos, and they are going to obey it. It's not about me. It is about them. So there is no reason why they should disobey the sit at home order. Once we finish the consultation, the sit at home order will be given, and those Igbos in Lagos will obey it. Alaba International will be locked down. Trade Fair will be locked down. Balogun will be locked down. And as this lockdown is going on, we will make sure we provide security to all the market. Come there to burn the market and meet something. Let's tell them that you are not mad alone. There are many mad people. Biafra have many of them. So when the Lagos Igbo business people listen to this broadcast, they should know that we are ready to provide securities to their market. Every market in Lagos, every Igbo market in Lagos. It is time we speak in a language that they will not understand. Because we have been speaking in a language you understand. So this time around, set Biafrans anywhere within the Nigerian territory, we will fight to protect you until the last day we will leave Nigeria. So tell them to wait for the seat at home. After the consultation, the order will be given and they must obey it for their own good. For their own good, they must obey it. Let us tell them that it is not mouth that we are making about controlling Lagos. We control Lagos, we control the economy of Lagos. It is not mouth. Lagos is making billions of naira or billions of dollars is from Ndigbo. We control it. So when they come to tell you, oh, go to your place, go back to East, you come and buy. If you, the market leaders in Lagos, miss this opportunity that we are giving you today, you will have yourself to blame. Because you see, we've just watched how they were burning your market, and nobody's talking. They burned the other one, they killed this person, they burned another one. Today they have burned Balogu, and then all you do is to lament and complain. When we have 24-hour security in your market, anybody that comes there to put fire is gone, and the fire will also be stopped. And for the time being, the market leaders in Lagos, the Igbo market leaders in Lagos, must begin to work on getting well, digging well in all the market and putting in all the water system that could pump water whenever the fire comes. At least for the meantime, while we are working on relocating the market back to Biafra land. I want you to understand that what they are doing now is economic jihad. That work in two different ways. They have two different phases. Phase one is to seize your money in the bank. Phase one is to seize your money in the bank. You have 10 million in your bank. Each time you want to withdraw 100,000, you pay 30,000 to withdraw 100,000. It's economic jihad. And then now they have done you a lot of damages because within 1 month of not able to withdraw money from your bank, you know you have lost businesses. You have lost opportunities, which you can never lose in sit at home. You have lost opportunities, you have lost businesses. A lot of people that could not get money to do their businesses, they lost they lost a lot of opportunities. Now, they have finished that phase. That phase is still there, it is hanging. Nobody is making noise again, but money is not there for you. Now they are going to attack the sources of your money, which is your businesses. They have attacked the money in the bank. Now they go to the source where the money is coming from to attack it. And attacking the source of the money is to burn your market, burn your businesses, burn the means of your livelihood. And after that, you will not even... The bank is gone. The one you have in the shop is gone. And you become a useless person. When there is an opportunity for you to do something now, because those of you that their market is not yet burned, don't think that they are not coming to burn it. They will come. Those people that their market were burned never believed that something like that will happen to them. So, I am telling the market leaders today that from now, all the market must begin to drench well, where they are going to pump water, emergency water, with pressure. That immediately anything like that, for one mistake or the other, must be pumped directly to the fire. It becomes an emergency. Because this must be done. Even though we have the security there, which we are going to provide 24-hour security, After this consultation, we are going to provide security 24 hours to all the markets. We have the men and the training. This is an opportunity that, you must not toy with. It is an opportunity that you cannot miss. What we are doing is fighting for a nation of Biafra. And this particular gesture that is coming from Biafra Liberation Movement, IPOB worldwide, autopiloted IPOB, is what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for, is what our liberation stand for, is what our fighting stand for, to protect each other, no matter what. So the opportunity has been given to you people today. After this consultation, the date and the pattern and the modus of how this sit at home will be carried out will be announced, and I'll make that announcement. So I thank you all for watching this program today, and we may have to end the program here, and tomorrow we will come with the remaining of the program we did not do today. First is to make sure we'll unveil the Biafra seal and coat of arms. May God bless you. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Umuada and their husband. May God bless our autopiloted IPOB media warriors. May God bless ESM. May God bless Liberation Army. May God bless Andy and Professor Banji Akintoye. May God bless all of you, the chief, the Ozos, the Ezenwa, the priest, and all of you. May God bless you. From here, from me, is good evening. See you tomorrow, and tomorrow we will try to make it and come on time so that we will have enough time to receive calls, questions, and answers. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Good night.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.